Hey Cancer, how are you doing? I hope everybody is well. This is Empress Vibrant here. I hope everybody is good. This is your June 2020 reading. Please be advised that the messages will not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, please check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. And for your personal readings, all the information is down in the description box below. Please like, share, and comment. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Cancer. I just feel okay, Cancer. I see you. Right, so first and foremost, the first card we have out is Indecision. So, Cancers, there is something that you're not sure of how to proceed. This indecision, you have two ways that you can go. There is spiritual assistance here for you. Make sure that you're moving from a place of love and not ego. Indecision. So this is something that you've been mulling over for some time. Maybe you've been seeking some assistance from friends and family in how to proceed. You're not sure how to move forward. Maybe you're listening to many opinions and now you're finally ready to start making this decision. Okay. And we have a man holding heart. So obviously it's not gender specific, but for the ladies, this is indecision or whether or not to take on board this offer of love. There is an offer of love here with this man holding heart. This is not gender specific, so for the guys, this is offer of love. So there's some kind of indecision on whether or not to go for this person. This person is ready to offer love. They've been through a lot themselves. However, they're very open to new experiences. They recognize the pain that you've been through. They want to heal that. They want to heal with you. They want to, and what they're saying is that we can heal together. So for some of you, this is indecision around whether or not to take on board this offer of love. There's also other indecisions going on in the energy. So I'm going to clarify indecision for you Cancers and find out what is going on in June 2020. Okay, so indecision. So the things that you're nervous about. Well, what are you so nervous about, Cancer? Remember, even though life can sting and love can hurt at times, we must remember that we are all here to live. We are all spirits and souls having a human experience. We're divine beings having a human experience. And the Creator puts people in our paths for a reason. Sometimes they are meant to show us who we are not. Sometimes they are meant to be our best friends. Sometimes they are supposed to be our lovers. At times they are meant to be our mums, our aunties, our uncles, our cousins. Some people are meant to be our children's fathers and mothers, you know, and all of this has a divine, you know, the divine always has a plan. So don't be so anxious in moving forward, okay? Because there's not just any one love of a lifetime, you know. It's not just one soulmate per person. Wow. So quite a few things have come out. Right, so there's indecision. So this is clarifying the indecision. Okay, so there's indecision around making a decision. So the Two of Swords is about a need to make a decision, head over heart decision, something that you have to think about. You have to come from a place of love. You have to really, this is about introspection, weighing up the pros and cons of this decision that you are not sure how to move forward, but you know there's definitely a need to make a decision here, okay? There's indecision around escaping a situation that no longer serves you. So for some of you, I'm not sure whether or not you want to cut certain ties with people, places and things. So there's definitely an indecision around, should I leave? Should I just get up and go? Should I lock these people off? Should I block? Should I change my number? You know, should I just switch things up? So there's definitely an indecision around needing to escape a situation. But what Divine is saying is make the decision, but make sure that it's from a place of love and that you are balancing, your views so that you're making the right decisions. You have to use your strength in this time. So maybe it's going to take a lot of inner strength, spiritual strength, to leave people, places and things behind. Because obviously there's been a lot of, maybe these people have been a source of support for you. Maybe they've shown you so much love and kindness, but you realize that they can only bring you so far. And now you're ready to move to the next stage. So there is definitely a need to pull upon your spiritual strength, okay, in this time. Okay, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, feeling outside, feeling alone, some type of injustice. So there's probably this decision that needs to be made around maybe addressing a situation where you feel this way, where you feel you might need to let someone know that you feel left out of their plans, left out of their thoughts. Someone may not be considering you in this particular time, but what they're saying is make the decision to speak. But definitely, like, keep hearing this weighing up, make sure that you're coming to whoever this person is from a place of love, and that you are looking at your, what's the word for it? So what you're going to do is rightly divide. So you're going to know what's yours and what isn't. So this is ownership. I own my ish, you own your ish. This is what I did in the situation. This is what you did in the situation. Now, how can we resolve this situation? Okay. The Ace of Swords here. So this is talking about some type of truth that's going to come in. So maybe there's indecision about dropping some bombs, dropping the mic. Maybe you got some truths that you are nervous about talking about. That's why we have indecision here. Yeah, but there we have the need to make the decision, to look at the truth. What is the truth? Where have you played the victor and where have you played the villain? Because you know we switch roles within our lives, and it's okay because that's a part of learning, you know. So some type of truth will come in. Either you will receive this truth, or you receive this truth and you're not sure whether or not to then pass that particular information on, continue that communication. And then we have Ace of Wands. So there's indecision about making some particular action. Wands are action. This is new opportunities to do something brand new. This is projects, career, personally moving things around in your home, lifestyle change. This is action. This is things that you tangibly can do, as well as energetically. Okay, so there's quite a lot of things that's going on for you guys energetically. what you're indecisive about. But what you're being asked to do is test the spirits to see which one is right. You know, make sure you're rightly dividing the word and balancing. Hold on. Just jumping out all over the place. I want to find out what this angst is about this man holding coin, because there seems to be a big angst around whether or not to allow this person in. My thing is, why not? Stay. Sometimes things just don't work out, or things are just for a season. But the Creator always puts the right person in our paths, even if they're just meant to show us what we are not, or show us where we need to fix up. Show us how well we're doing. You know, it's the full 9 yards. It's the experience that we're here for. And even the ones that are quite painful are necessary for our spiritual growth and our evolution, you know. So, man holding heart. Clarify man holding heart, please, for Cancer for June 2020. Clarify man holding heart. Okay. Right, so man holding heart could possibly be someone who you rate. This could be someone who you see get enough forward, enough recognition. This person, he does things. I think he might even do something in the community, and you rate that. You just think, you know what, this guy, you know, but maybe, I don't know why there's so much angst around this person, because they seem to be a good person. They seem to have all the right type of energy. So this person is, you know, this is recognition and reward, and they deserve it. It's not upside down. They deserve this recognition and reward. So maybe they're worth looking at, you know. So maybe this person is big in the game. Maybe they do something for the community or something of that nature, and you just rate them. Or maybe you rate the way they move or the way they carry themselves. You know, the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe this is going to be a change in the way that you do feel about them. Maybe you may consider them, because there's some indecision around whether or not you're going to take this offer of love of this man holding heart. And obviously this is gender, not gender specific, so person holding heart. But there's going to be a change in the way that you're viewing them. I think you're going to move away from that indecision and a little bit angst and worried about how things are going to be, how you're going to move. When is it time to speak your truth and tell them how you feel? Maybe they were very keen at the beginning, and they've sort of, you know, drawn back, and maybe that's why you got that 5 of Pentacles left out kind of feeling. Maybe they haven't been as attentive as they had been previously, and that's maybe caused a little bit of issues, and I'm not really sure how I feel. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this person is about their job. They're on job. They're about their Pentacles. This is 8 of Pentacles. This is working on a project. This is diligent. This is where this person is reviewing everything, all the work that they currently have done and what they have yet to achieve. And you see this person is already in the motion. So this is someone who's on job. They're on it. They're on this thing. So this person seems to be a great energy. So Cancer, please do not worry, because at least this person has a plan. They've previously done other things before, and maybe that's why they get so much recognition and reward, and maybe they get enough forward from you and other people because of the way they do things and their work ethic, and the fact that they pay attention to details. They're just on job, this person. And then we have King of Pentacles. Okay, so not only is this person on job, they're about their shmoney, baby. So this is good. Cancer, we are worried for. This person is rated and respected in the community. Maybe Wheel of Fortune. Maybe the fortune for this person has changed. Maybe the nervousness, I'm hearing, maybe the nervousness is that maybe they've got a checkered past, and maybe you're not sure whether or not it's a real changeover, like a leaf changeover. Have they really, really changed? But they have been rated for what they've done. Maybe people are rating them for the change. And maybe some people are a little bit like, is it real? Could it be true? I ain't sure. But this person is a boss. King of Pentacles takes care of house and home. It's all about stability, all about household stability, love, making sure everything is on point, investing, knowing how to run a household, run a business. This is a multitask. It's a full rounder. The only thing with this person, sometimes they can get very, very materialistic. Sometimes they can be a bit of style over substance sometimes. So maybe that might be a bit of the angst of why you're not even really too into this person. Maybe you like the fact that they've got the money, but you'd like them to have a bit more depth, maybe, I'm hearing. Okay, so that is neatly moves us into the love portion, so I can find out what is going on with you, Cancers. Okay. Too many cards just flying out. Right, so first of all, let me know what's going on for Cancer regarding love for June 2020, please. Is Cancer refusing love or being indecisive about this person? Is it the person's past? Is it that they're too knowing? Maybe it's just the fact that too many people know them. Maybe they're too knowing and you don't like that. It's like, everybody just knows this person. Maybe we might not get 5 minutes peace, or maybe they are just so busy because we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe they're just so on job that they don't necessarily have the time. I remember I was saying earlier on about maybe this person paid a lot of attention to you at the beginning, and maybe you're just feeling like, hold on, what happened to the TLC and the love that I was getting before? So tell me about what's going on. Okay, lovely. Okay, so we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so Cancer, this could be an ex coming back to you. This could even, might not even necessarily be a romantic. This could just be in your energetic space. This could be friends, family, a colleague, someone you went to school with, etc. But definitely someone that's coming back, and you will be reconciliating. I think that's probably where this truth energy comes in. You know, like we have the Ace of Swords, so there's some type of truth that will be taking place. So we know that some truth is coming in. So maybe there is a need to have okay, so definitely some reconciliation. Maybe this is where you start talking the truth. This is where you're rightly dividing the word. You're balancing your conversation. This is where you are able to talk the truth. You're able to talk about the role that you've played, the role the other person's played, where you're able now to say, this is my role, this is your role, that's your ish, that's my ish, and let's sort this out for the greater good. So there is definitely reconciliation on the cards, which is fabulous. We also have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for some of you who are worried about whether or not you should be spending time with this man holding heart or person holding heart, as this is not gender specific, okay, if you're able to spend some time with them, please do, because it's telling you about spending some time. And maybe the angst is as well, because this card has got double meaning. This also could just mean that it's a fleeting relationship. Maybe this person has all the right attributes, but maybe not enough time. Maybe this is just a honeymoon. Maybe this is just a fling thing, or something that is just through the quarantine. But it's nice to have some company in this time. So if you can spend some time with that significant other or the new person who is offering that love, please do. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have trust. Okay, so maybe this is what the man holding heart is saying, like, please trust me. Trust in the process, trust in the fact that I'm not here to exploit you, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to love you. I want to spend some time with you. I'm offering love and stability. I'm on job, you know, so trust. You're calling to have some trust in this situation, okay? And maybe that will help you make the decisions that you need to make. You won't be in this indecision energy anymore, okay? Then we have heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So if this person holding coin has been saying how they feel and you're holding back because maybe you're worried about their past, your past hurts, maybe the fact that they're too known in the community or known to people, maybe that's an issue. Or maybe they just work so hard and they're just so much about their money, but it's about honestly discussing your feelings with each other. Heart-to-heart conversation is definitely necessary to heal the situation. And also that goes back to that reconciliation as well. Yeah, so that heart-to-heart conversation is definitely necessary to heal that angst, and obviously about moving forward to this new person, this new partner who is offering you new love. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So when you start trusting divine source that they bring people in our lives for many different reasons, and that regardless of what it is that they're there for, there is learning and there's healing and there's spiritual growth. So your relationships are moving to a higher state of being. This is a higher level of commitment here. So allow this person to come in and shower you with the love and the attention that they have, even if it is just for a short time, even if it's just for companionship for now. And then maybe once all this quarantine is over, you can see whether or not there is enough to carry forward, you know, after the restrictions have been lifted. Okay, so right, so let's get into the energy of the possible people. Maybe the person who could be coming back. This could be this person holding heart, offering the love. This could be somebody who wants to spend some quality time with you. The person that you need to have the heart-to-heart conversation with, and possibly the person you are in a relationship with, where your relationship is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Let's find out who these people are. Who are you reconciliating with and wanting to spend time with and all of that? So can I get the significant energies regarding love for Cancer, June 2020? Okay, so we have Moon in Leo, heroism. Let your inner hero out. So possibly you have a Leo who is offering their love to you, Cancer. So you have a fire sign coming towards you who is maybe they're here to defend you. Maybe they're your hero, or maybe they empower you to let your inner hero out, start affecting change, and yeah, living passionately and on purpose. You know, so we've got a nice fire energy who's coming in to just ooh. And then we have Moon in Virgo, contentment. That's lovely. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So we possibly have a Virgo coming in. This is an earth sign person who is coming in, who's going to bring about contentment. who's going to add to your situation, who's going to help you with your health and vitality and the energy. So that's really lovely. So I feel like there's one more. So we have a Leo and a Virgo possibly coming in, or is the person coming in as the man or the person holding heart, the person you're reconciliating with, or the person you need to trust in the process with. Okay, I feel like there's more. I've been told there's more. Talk to me about the significant energies regarding love for Cancer. Okay, and we've got Moon in Aquarius, free spirit. Your inner wild child awakens. Moon in Aquarius. So Cancer, you have possibly got an Aquarius coming in who is a free spirit, who is going to probably be a wild child, who's going to ignite your passions and make you want to do fun stuff, step outside of the box. And this person is probably this man holding heart here. And if they are adventurous and they like to live life, they're content with what they have. That means they're full of gratitude. And they also present themselves as a hero for you. So they're there for your protection as well. And they also will bring these elements and these themes out in you. So that's lovely. So we have a Leo, a Virgo, and an Aquarius, who is possibly that you will be reconciliating with someone who is coming in for you singles, and possibly someone who you're already seeing at this time, and you're being asked to trust the process and have that heart-to-heart conversation, because it will mean that your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment, which is beautiful. Okay, so let's find out what is supporting you, Cancer. What is going on? What is supporting this reading for Cancer? What is supporting you? What will support you moving forward? What is supporting you, Cancer? Lovely. What is supporting Cancer? Okay, so look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So we've got a fire sign here. Look at the bigger picture. So this is where I was saying I had this energy of needing to balance, to make sure that you're seeing yourself and seeing the other person so you can rightly divide what's going on. So look at where you have been the victim and also the perpetrator, because we all switch roles at different times. So look at the bigger picture, how you can amend the situation, how things can move better, because there is definitely resolution here throughout this deck. And although there's indecision, there is a need to make this decision. Speak your truth, knowing that you have spiritual guidance and support. You've got to move from a place of love and get that ego out the way. There's a lot of ego in this energy. Okay, and we've got you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So maybe this is that Virgo person, again, who's got that contentment, and maybe this is the energy. You are good enough. You are good enough. Virgo energy, and then we've got Virgo energy, contentment. So that's really lovely. You are good enough. You're good enough to have this new relationship. You're good enough to let the past go. You're good enough to ascend to a higher state of being. You are good enough to receive love and abundance and prosperity. You deserve it, Cancer. You are good enough. Okay, and that is what's supporting you. So let me get into the love activation and find out what are we learning in this time. Because we know every situation we go through, whether it's positive or quote unquote negative, it's there for our higher good, for us to learn who we are not, what we need to drop off, and what we need to continue to work on, you know. So let's find out what lessons this month is going to be showing you, what it's going to be teaching you rather. Find out what love is being activated in you throughout June. What is being learned in June? What is being activated in Cancer? Love. June 2020. What is being activated in Cancer? Activated. Cancer, June 2020. I even think that one's the commitment I saw. I feel like it belongs to you. No, did I lose it? There it is. I knew that was definitely yours. And then it wanted to hide from me. Like, don't you hide? Right. Right, Cancer. Okay, so the first card that came out is priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. See, and it goes back to what I was saying before, making sure you're moving from a place of love, so prioritizing love. So you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So that's what we'll be learning throughout this month and moving forward. We have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So this is you getting creative, making things, cooking things, having ideas and innovative ideas, things that people wouldn't even necessarily think of. So this is about you being bold, creative, brave, and setting a new precedence, really. So go ahead, Cancer. Yes, go ahead, Cancer, because you are very, very creative people, very passionate. We've got ownership. You acknowledge your misleads and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So this is your mistakes and your accomplishments, and you learn to love them equally, knowing that it's all lessons that you'll learn, and that is what the ownership is. And it went back to that energy, like I was saying, about owning your ish and the other person owning their ish, and then coming to a resolve to move forward. So you are going to be able to move towards taking ownership of your ish, really looking at yourself and allowing the other person to take care of theirs, and then coming to a resolve. So this is beautiful energy. This is growth and expansion, Cancer. So well done and keep going. We have commitment. No, it was release first. Release. You have the ability to give. Okay, let me start again. Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving force of the universe. So you are ready now to release unwanted energies to the loving force of the universe. Release what doesn't work anymore. Release the pain, release the hurt, release the betrayal, release the past issues, okay? And it will help you able to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, deal with that ownership, okay? And then we've got commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. See, so you're going to be committed to moving from a place of love, committing to new relationships, committing to your beliefs wholeheartedly, and knowing that it has to all come from a place of love. So there's so much growth and expansion happening for you, Cancer. It's beautiful. And what a piece of love is going on in here. Don't allow the issues from the past to stop you receiving the love that you truly deserve, Cancer. Blessings and strength to you. Seriously. Right, let's get into, start closing with some advice from the animal spirit deck. Let's find out what Divine's Advices. Let's get one more. Advice for Cancer, June 2020. Thank you. Right, so we have Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. So be loyal to yourself, be loyal to your friends, be loyal to your family, your career aspirations, your dreams. Be loyal to your state of being. Be loyal to the creator, to the ancestors. Be loyal to what you love. Okay? Be loyal. Be loyal to what you love. We have Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Now we know that we had that truth card coming up. So maybe there is a need to talk the truth or your version of the truth or what you believe to be true. But remember I told you about rightly dividing the word and making sure you have the full facts and that you're looking at where you sit within this scenario. So Parrot Spirit, watch your words, okay? Because we know that word sound has power. And if you are digging a ditch for somebody else, make sure you dig one for yourself, because we know energetically you can't wish ill for somebody and it not come back to you. Okay, so watch your words. We have Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. So sometimes we have a need or a desire to deal with all the big things and rush in and have everything done. But what is necessary is to deal with the small things in this time, okay? Start small. Let's deal with the things that we can immediately see around us, those things that we know that we could take care of. So let's deal with the small things. We have Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. This is where you let go of all of the old thought patterns, all of the old perspectives, and you become the beginner mind again, where you start from afresh. You're not going over the same old things. You've learned something, you are growing, you have matured, and there's wisdom. So now you know that it's good to release and let go of the old and start from the beginner mind, start fresh. You're never too old to learn something new, is what beginner mind's about. Letting go of the old and coming in with the new. Okay, and then we have Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. Okay, so there are things that you are vibrating on, things that you are dreaming about, things that you wish to achieve in this time. Okay, so the Spider Spirit is saying, make your dreams real, Cancer, because it's all about it. And last but not least, let's wrap up with some affirmations that will be supporting you through the month of June and onwards. You can write these down and recite them daily or whenever you feel the need to. Okay, so can I get some affirmations? So 2021, okay. Oh, okay. Wow, a whole heap has come out. Right. So the first affirmation is, I honor myself. I honor myself. My well-being, my state of mind. I honor myself. My gifts, my aura, my very being. I honor myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I fill my body with healthy and nutritious food. I fill my body with healthy and nutritious foods. Peace and calm are within me. Peace and calm are within me. Oh wow, again. Breathe and keep calm. Breathe and keep calm. Wow, so there's definitely a need to chill, Cancer. Definitely, or I was getting this anxiety energy, like, oh, what's it all about? Okay, so we've got I am in charge of my destiny. I am in charge of my destiny. I am in charge of my destiny. And last but not least, I am beautiful inside and out. I am beautiful inside and out. I say it one more time. I am beautiful inside and out. Bless you, Cancer. This has been your June 2020 reading. For your personal readings, all the information is in the description box below. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, and if you want your personal readings, all the information is in the description box. Blessings, and we'll speak soon. Take care, Cancer.